I just love these buildings here at Balboa Park. There's just something fascinating about them. And I'm here on El Prado, and just gazing at this architecture. And I'm actually headed to the Automotive Museum here. And there's a ton of museums here on this park. And it would take you probably over a week to see everything here. There is just so much to see. And I'm really looking forward to this. I've never been in there. And I kind of like seeing some real classic autos. You know, kind of interesting to see. So I'm looking forward to that. But prior to going down there, I'll give you an idea what it looks like here at this park. Now, I've been here several times. And the recent time I was here, I went down to the Japanese Friendship Garden to see the cherry blossom, which is actually still going. This is kind of like the main area of the park. There is just so much beauty here, and I absolutely love coming here and just kind of walking around, but I gotta see these classic cars, so looking forward to that. Here's one passing by right now. You can actually get off here and spend a lot of time. I actually made a video, a couple of them doing that trolley system, and it is a great way to see a lot of San Diego in about one day. And if you do visit San Diego, try to get on there, because you won't be disappointed. Little displays you can buy on the way. I'll give you an idea what that Japanese garden looks like, because you can take a view from here. And all these museums have entry fees, so you can see some of the cherry blossoms. Definitely worth a visit. You come down, you can almost spend a half a day just going through this garden. This is Spreckles Theater. Just kind of show you some highlights on my way down. And on Sundays they have free concerts. I think of that organ concert when I was here last time. Okay, I've arrived at what I actually came here for. They got this nice little display just before you go inside. And right next to it you have the Airspace Museum, which is right over there. I gotta visit that one sooner or later, but I go in here first. See the outside. Got my ticket, and it was only 14 bucks, because I'm actually retired military. And this is what it looks like when you first arrive. When you first enter, this is what it looks like. And I'll do a circle around once I get in. Kind of go around. Look at that Ferrari right in front of me. There's another one right there. Wow, this is a 1932 Morgan Super Sports. That is really neat looking. Upside down. .32 Mag. This is a 1938 Mercedes-Benz 540K Special Roadster. And I just talked to the fella, and a lot of these are actually donated or just loaned here. This is a 1932 Roadster Merlin. Oh, look at that seating inside. How neat is that? Pure leather. Love to be cruising around in one of these cars. But look at that motor. That is really clean. See the master cylinder. Now as I go around here, I'll take a look at some of these old gas pumps. And I have no idea what age this one is, but I imagine this is somewhere in the very early 30s. The lanterns on this 1909. And you actually get to sit in it, so let's go check that out. How nice is that? Right. That is nice. That you have. It's good how they actually let you kind of experience sitting in something like this, because I have never done this. The steering wheel on this thing. Okay, this is the 1913 Cadillac Model 30 5-pack touring car.
So this is worth $21,000.
Look at that motor. That is hot looking. 5 packs. Oh, I'd love to ride in this. This is the 1928 model. Not bad. There's a Buick Series 115 Standard 6 Coupe in front of that one. (1926) Pierce Arrow 2-door coach. This is the 1905 Runabout. How about that?
Costs $1,250.
How cool is this?
It'll tell you what it is, like
42 grand. It's only a few people.
$12.50 back in the day.
I think it's really fast.
Now I can actually remember something like this. This is the 1970 Dodge Challenger. Get this Bentley. This is a 1948. I think they even have the prices when you actually, you know, at that year. Here's a 1936 Cord Sportsman. Oh, so sleek. What a masterpiece. So clean. Take a look into the interior. See this old Golf pump. I do remember something similar to this. Price per gallon, 26 cents. Is the 1981 DeLorean, and this is the model that was used in Back to the Future. And the fella just told me I could actually sit in it. So how about that? Let's see if we can do this. Let's go try it out here. Wow! Look at that. 81 DeLorean. That had to be one of my all-time favorite movies. If you've ever seen the Back to the Future series. This is where they, you know, they drive into like a time capsule and go back in time. Back of it right here. See how the goes up. And then over here you have, what's that? An old 1952. 47 Cadillac. Seems like that. Man, it even have a, looks like a bong on the inside. Look at this thing. It's you can live on the inside. Didn't even know that. Ironing board. You got a sink. Didn't know this existed. Oh, look at this 1931 Model A Roadster. See, we can't touch anything, but at least I can get some video inside. I'd love to drive one of these around for a while. Catch that old beautiful background picture. This is a 1914 Model T 3-door touring. Now I definitely remember one of these. This is a 1974 Volkswagen Beetle Sunbug convertible. My brother actually used to own a VW Bug. And the motor is in the back. I remember that. So I'm a little bit familiar with this car. Too bad they don't make them anymore. Well, I think they make them, but they're not even close to what they used to be. This is a 55 Country sedan. Kind of like a search and rescue van. Like an ambulance. This is the Turbinator 111. Look at this sleek. That is, I never even heard of this. Okay, gonna wind it up here. Got some really hot Ferraris. This is the 288 GTO, 84 to 87. I have no idea what the price tag is on that. Got a Porsche. This is a nice one right here. This is a 87 to 92 model. I could probably look it up on the internet. Over here you have the 95, 97 model. I've seen a couple of them around town, not too often though. Definitely when you see one, you turn your head. There's a nice Jag right here. That is it. Time to exit. Have a nice little Hot Wheels display as soon as you leave. Other little model cars you can get. But it's really a nice place to visit, and I recommend anybody that's in San Diego to come and visit. So back out, and time to head home. Thank you for stopping by. See you later.